This week's Parsha begins, "You're all standing here today." Rashi brings a midrash that connects us with the 98 curses listed in last week's Parsha. When the people heard them, they turned green. They were overwhelmed. Who can possibly survive this? What's going to be with us? They asked. So Moshe responds with a pep talk. Yes, there were times you angered Hashem, the golden calf, the spies, the complainers, but look, you're all still standing here. Hashem never destroyed you. But isn't that contradictory? Last week Moshe warned them about the dire consequences of sin, and now he's saying, don't worry about it. The commentators explain, there's a big difference between constructive fear and destructive hopelessness. Think about someone who smokes. If he worries about lung cancer and quits smoking, that's constructive. But if a person is overweight, hears his doctor say he's at risk for a heart attack and needs to change his diet and thinks it's impossible, I'll never change, and that hopelessness will make him give up and spiral further right into the hamburgers, chips and ice cream. That's what happened to Bnei Israel. They despaired. And despair, says Rav Scheinberg Zatzal, is not a Jewish trait. Yish, hopelessness, is an avera. We are never allowed to give up. After the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash, Chazal tell us that all the gates of prayer were locked, except the gates of tears. But the Kotzker Rebbe asked, if those gates never close, why call them a gate at all? He answered, because not all tears make it through. Tears of despair are blocked, but tears of yearning, tears of connection, tears that come from a soul reaching for Hashem, those tears break through everything. It's easy to look at Israel under fire, rising anti-Semitism, or our own personal challenges and feel despair. But the Torah is telling us, don't. Despair is never the answer. Even in curses, there's hidden blessing. The gematria of Slach, forgiveness, is 98, the same number as the curses in last week's Parsha. One day we'll look back and see that even what we saw as curses were really part of a greater kindness. So as we stand here in the last week of Elul, on the cusp of Rosh Hashanah, let's take the message of Moshe Rabbeinu, paraphrased by Winston Churchill, never, ever give up. Good Shabbos.